Welcome to another Verbling class. Tonight's topic is on role-playing. We're going to come up with various scenarios. You'll play the role of a parent and you'll play the role of a student studying abroad. A student that, for some strange reason, has been arrested and is now in prison. You'll also be the manager of a restaurant. Or you might be somebody attending a restaurant that's having a horrible experience. You might even get to play the role of an English teacher. All this coming up in a few minutes. I've got lots of different scenarios for you today. Let me just verify the class is broadcasting. Things look good here. All right, you never know with technology. Things do go bump every now and then. Okay, all right, we will get started shortly, but can't really get started until students arrive. Role-playing does require others to be in attendance. I think we're going to have the most fun with the restaurant and being stuck in jail, which is why this class is called Being Stuck in Jail. So all this coming up in just a few minutes. Reason why classes don't always start on time is other classes tend to go late a little bit, and of course that makes students late. And since students can reserve spots, if they're a few minutes late, it's not too bad. But don't worry, it's Friday, Saturday morning in some parts of the world, so we will get started shortly. Let me see, we have one viewer waiting. We'll get started once students arrive in the class, which I'm surprised hasn't happened already. I do know we have reservations. Here we go. Daniel.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
I am very well. How are you today? Is it the weekend for you, or do you have to work?
Weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, the title of this class, did you change it in the last
Yes.
hours? Yeah?
Yes, I did.
That's why. Okay.
So I was taking a look about an hour or two ago, and I noticed that the reservations were gone. I had one reservation. I thought, well, since that's the case, I'll change it to role play, which was requested.
Yep, indeed.
So,
That's why we are here.
exactly. I've got a lot of new scenarios for today. If you like, we can go ahead and start until others arrive in the class.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. So I'm going to read you a scenario here. I'll pick this one here. I'm going to open Google Drive so I can paste it in there. But you know, I can also paste it in the Verbling chat. So can you read that in the Verbling chat?
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay.
Do you want me to read it?
Well, let me read it first. So the first one, you can be a manager in a restaurant. It's in the United States. Or we can make it England. It doesn't matter. A customer wants to speak to you because, well, there's something they would like to talk to you about. Or you could be the person who's on holiday in the United States and you're having a terrible experience. You have to be creative and come up with a problem that you're having, and then you want to talk to the manager and tell him about your problems and try to get a refund. So which one would you like to play? Which role?
Well, I don't mind.
Well, go ahead and pick, and then I'll be the other.
You're the manager.
Really? I would have thought, okay, so I've got the more enjoyable role. All right. So I guess since I've already complained and the servers asked to bring the manager, you would arrive at the table.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Hello, are you the manager?
Yes.
Um, We are on vacation from England, and we're just having a terrible time here. We had to wait an hour to be seated at the table. Once we were seated, our server didn't show up for another hour. Then when the person showed up, they asked to get drinks. We gave our drink order. We haven't received our drink orders, and that was half an hour ago. This is ridiculous. We've spent almost 3 hours here. We haven't had any food, anything to drink. And I'm wondering, is somebody going to pay us for our time here? What's going on?
Um, well, I don't know. I gotta talk with the waiter. But first of all, I apologize for this. I don't know what happened. Mm, well, I think you're right. So it's our treat. So if you wanna eat here, it's gonna be free.
Well, I
Nice.
appreciate that, but is it possible we might be served within, the next, get our order processed and maybe a little snack in the next 15, 20 minutes? Because, we're tired. We're still suffering jet lag, and I appreciate your offer of a free meal, but not if it's going to take us 3 hours.
No, of course no. That's gonna take 20 minutes, I think. 20 to 30 minutes.
Mhm. All right. Well, thank you.
Okay, no problem.
All right, let's switch the roles a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll be the manager, and you're having a terrible experience. Yes, hello, sir. What's the problem? My server says you wanted to speak with me.
Yeah, there's a bug in my food.
What kind of bug?
A beetle.
Oh no, sir. That's one of the main ingredients for this meal. It's uh,
No.
it's an Asian delicacy, and they're roasted beetles, mind you, but they're a very fine ingredient. Have you tried it yet? Have you tried the beetle?
No, actually this is a Italian food restaurant, so why beetles? I mean, I think you're wrong.
No, 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 sir. This is not an Italian restaurant. It's a Mediterranean restaurant. There's a slight difference in the food. A bit more spice, a bit more avant-garde.
Really, man, I don't like that bug.
Here, look, I'll eat one. I'll show it to you myself. Mmm, crunchy. Mmm,
How
yummy.
about the other people? The other people is eating this thing? Really?
Yes, did you not see on the menu it said uh, beetle juice?
Let me check. Hang on a second. Okay, you're right.
Sorry, I can't keep a straight face. But actually, I don't know about restaurants, but in many parts of the world, insects are part of the table fare.
Yeah, grasshoppers.
Yeah, grasshoppers for sure, certain types of short worms. I've never tried any.
That's grass, I think. That's grass. I don't like it.
Well, but to be honest, if they're roasted, I'd be willing to try.
Oh, really?
Yeah, why not? I mean, we eat other animals. What's the difference with eating insects? As long as
Mm,
they taste good, they're roasted.
I'm not sure. I'm not
I
sure.
know.
I gotta think
It,
about it.
you probably would have to think about it. All right, we're going to go through these scenarios pretty quickly because we don't have any other students yet. All right, here's our next scenario. And go ahead and read that for me, please.
Okay. You have an account with a bank called Smart Bank. Soon you will get a phone call.
Okay, and the next paragraph, please.
Okay, you're a criminal. Call the other student and pretend to be an employee of Smart Bank. Tell them there has been a problem at the bank, so all customer PIN codes must be reset. Try to get his bank card number and PIN.
All right, which role would you like to play?
I think the first one. They gave me the
Really?
account, yeah. Actually, I don't know too much about
Okay,
banks, so
well,
I can't think.
here we go. All right. Ring, 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 ring.
Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
Great. This is Johnny Edwards at Smart Bank Capital Incorporated, your big bank downtown. Um, we've noticed that someone's tried to access your banking account.
Really?
Yes.
When?
This morning at 10 a.m.
Hmm. And what is the value of the transaction? Or
Well, before I tell you that, I just want to verify that you are who you say you are for security reasons, as you know. I need to verify that you are Edward Jones. Can you tell me what street you're on?
yeah, Evergreen Terrace 742.
Evergreen Terrace. Okay. And you're on the fourth floor?
Yep.
Okay, good. And what is your phone number?
603-7537.
Okay, so you have a checking account with us and a credit card with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me the PIN code on your bank card, please?
Well, actually, I don't think so. I can tell you the PIN.
That's okay. If you don't want to tell us, then I would ask you to come down to the bank where we can. We need to take some action here because if they do get hold of your funds, then we won't be able to protect them. So either you can give me your bank card over the phone or you can come down to the branch. What would you prefer?
Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna show up there.
Okay. And so our branch is in the next state over.
Mm-hmm.
Can you be here by tomorrow morning?
Really, that far?
Well, we can do it over the phone, but I understand that you're concerned. Is your phone secure?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Not sure.
Okay. Um, if look, all I need is about 2 or 3 minutes, and we can take care of this. Otherwise, we do need you to drive down to our office where we can, and I need you to bring a copy of 3 pieces of ID and some bank statements.
Well, yeah. You know what? Um, I will call the bank right now, and I would call you back. Can you give me a number?
Well, if you call the bank, there's no need to call me back, right? Because we are the bank.
Yeah, but I'm feeling a little bit. I
No,
don't know.
look, I understand you're concerned. Like I said, my name is Edward. I work with SmartBank. My employee ID number is 7616593. I'm out of the Turkston office, but we're connected with the central authorities where we monitor all the security. If you want, you can hang up and call us back, but the more time that passes, the more chance that somebody's going to try to access your accounts. Well, we need to secure your accounts and make sure everything is okay. So I'll leave it up to you. I don't want to push you, but I do want to warn you that time is the essence. We've already had 1,000 accounts that have been attempted, or there's been a breach on 1,000 accounts. We've been able to stop most of them. So your cooperation would really help us.
No, I'm gonna hang up.
All
I'm
right.
gonna call you back in a bit. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right. That kind of stuff happens. You will
Yeah,
get
that happened.
calls like that. Yeah.
That happened to me a lot of times, actually, in the real
Now,
life.
well, what I do is I play it stupid. I like, bank account. Which bank account? I play like I'm old and I can't hear and my memory's bad. And I keep them on the phone for a while just so they're not scamming somebody else.
Yeah.
Until I get bored, then I put them on hold and walk away from the phone.
Yep, that's right.
All right. I see we've got Stefan joining us. Hello, Stefan.
Hi, Simon.
How are you, buddy?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. We're in the middle of a role play. I want to stop talking. I want to give you guys a chance to talk. Stefan,
Hi.
I've got with me Daniel here with Smart Bank International, the big boys on the block where you have your bank accounts. And we noticed somebody's been trying to attack your account. You're not the only person. There was a data breach where 100,000 accounts were stolen. Most of those are secure. We're contacting customers to make sure that they change their password and to provide you with some security software. So we'll download the software for you. You'll be able to set it up and give you free antivirus software. I'm just the bank representative. I'm going to patch you through to our security center where Daniel's going to help you. Is that okay, Stefan?
Okay, so, okay.
Right. So Stefan, also take a look in the Verbling chat. You'll see the scenario there. Okay. You have an account with a bank called Smart Bank, and you're going to get a phone call, or well, we're already in the phone call. So go ahead, Daniel, if you want to help Stefan out.
Okay.
Hello,
Hello, sir. How are you today?
I'm fine. What's your name?
Are you Stefan?
Yes, I'm Stefan.
Well, I'm calling from the Smart Bank.
Oh.
There is a problem with your account.
What's your name, son?
My name, Daniel, an employee from Smart Bank.
What's the matter?
Well, it's just I think someone is trying to access to your credit card or your bank account.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's bad. So if you want, I can help you out with the issue. If you give me your personal information, or first of all, I gotta check if you're Stefan. Okay, are you willing to answer some questions?
No, I just want to know if I'm still have my money, if I'm still have my service intact.
Yeah, but I gotta
What was
verify.
me stolen? Was me stolen?
Yeah, but I gotta verify your personal information. So let me ask you some questions. So you're Stefan, right?
All
Can you
right.
tell me your address?
Yes, I'm live in uh, Brazil.
Brazil. And your phone number.
My phone number 8906 0039.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah, you're Stefan. So the problem here is that your bank account is zero. I mean the
Oh,
balance of the account is zero. Somebody
how
stole your money.
I can't believe this. Oh
The
my God,
transaction is for
I'm
five
great.
thousand dollars this morning.
Oh my God, I hadn't that money, but okay, I want that back.
Yeah. Well, if you're willing to recover your money, can you tell me the password, your account password,
Oh,
so I
I'm
can
sorry.
check?
I don't feel. I don't think it's safe to tell my password by a phone, car phone.
Yeah,
So
but
it's not safe.
I think
And I'm I don't know. I'm not secure. I'm not secure about that car phone. And how can I believe you? That can be a trick to take my password.
are you calling me a criminal?
No, I'm not calling you a criminal. I'm just being uh, uh, I'm just being
Yeah, I know you're concerned about it, I think. Uh,
yes.
my employee ID is 747-355. You can feel free to call SmartBank and check the information. If you want, I could give you the number of SmartBank.
can I have the option to go to the bank to do the change of the password?
You mean the physical place?
Yes.
Yeah, you can, but the near place you can go is 300 miles from your location, I think. So that's gonna take a lot of time.
But it's not travel for me. I want to travel.
Okay, so
Hello, Daniel. Stefan, I just want to check in. Is everything okay? Has Daniel been able to find out what's going on with your account?
I'm sorry.
Hi, remember I'm Bill, the customer service agent that you initially spoke to, and then I transferred you to Daniel.
Okay.
Has he been able to find out what the problem with your account is?
Uh, I'm sorry. I'm still could understand.
Has Daniel resolved your problem?
No. Sorry, understand. No.
What
Uh,
happened?
he's it's because he called me, but I'm not secure and to give my password to him.
No, and you know
I'm
what?
not.
You don't have to. You don't have to give him your
So,
password. Um, look,
but he asked me my
yeah,
password. Why?
and that well because what we need to do is we want to make sure that the account is blocked. We want to make sure everything's fine. We don't need your password though. There's a few things we can do. Like I don't know if he's mentioned you can come into our office, but we want to make sure that this person doesn't gain access to your other accounts. Okay, because you've got a lot of business with us. What we can do, because we want to secure your connection, is we can direct software to your computer. You're familiar with Norton Antivirus?
Okay. Yes, I think you can do this.
Yeah, and we can protect your computer that way. And then what we would like you to do is, at your earliest convenience, come into the bank where we can disable the accounts, we can transfer, well, we can lock the funds and then transfer them to another account, protect you. So all we need you to do is just let us know the IP address of your computer so we can push the information, the software will install, and then you'll be safe and you can go on about your day.
Oh, I'm a programmer. I know how that can be dangerous. You access my computer. It's not good for
No,
me.
we can't access your computer unless you give us permission.
Mm, okay. So
And
my
you'll
IP is
see, like if these, when it goes to install, if anything looks funny, you just choose no and go ahead and cancel. I don't want you
oh,
to be afraid here.
it's not easy as you say. But I will trust you.
Okay, great.
And my IP is 172.4.4.3.
Point three. Okay. All right. So now you'll see the request come up.
Oh, I can see it.
All right. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you. So that's a very real life scenario. Companies will call up saying they are your bank. They'll show you some very realistic proof, or at least it seems like it.
Oh, Simon,
Yes.
so that's happened in real life
Oh yeah.
that
No,
way.
this happens. I had a guy call up from Microsoft support, right, trying to help, and he wanted to push software to help me. Now, if I install the software, they now have complete access to my computer.
So, I understood, but that doesn't look safe because
It's not.
once they had software installed in your machine, they can do anything they want
So
because
what I want you
nothing
guys to
hidden for
know,
you.
right, so the important thing, if any bank ever calls up or anybody asking for personal information, you don't know who they are, hang up on them. Then go ahead and call the bank they say they're from and verify if there's an issue. Be very careful too, because you will get emails that look like they're from your bank, click here to change your password, but it's not your bank. So be very careful. Don't give out personal information over the phone. All right, here's our next scenario, and I'd like to welcome, we got two new students joining, Wenting.
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you. Wenting wasn't your name before, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, and we also have Joseph.
Hi, teacher.
Hi. All right, so I would like two volunteers. Who would like to be the first volunteer?
Well, I would like to be the volunteer.
All right. Sorry, who was that? Joseph?
Yes.
All right, Joseph, here's the scenario. Go ahead and read that, please.
You're a parent. You have recently spent $10,000 to send your child to an expensive college overseas. You have no more money and you are quite worried about the safety of your child. Soon your phone will ring.
Okay, good. And read this one too. This is another role.
You are a student. You are studying abroad. Yesterday something bad happened. Think of something. Now you are in prison. If you don't pay $5,000, you will have to stay there. You have one phone call from your parents and ask them to send you money.
All right. So here's what's going to happen, Joseph. You're going to play the role of the student, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I want you to think of something bad that happened because that's what you're going to be talking about. Make it interesting. Wenting, you're the parent.
Okay.
All right, Stefan. You're the parent, and of course, you're very concerned, all right? So you're going to get a call very shortly from your son. All right, Joseph, go ahead.
Hi, it's my father at home with whom I'm talking.
No, Joseph, you're calling mom, right?
Mom.
Yeah, so you're the student.
Okay, mom, I have a problem in this country. I think I made something wrong here and police took me to the jail and I don't have money to pay for my, what do you call that? Pay for my freedom?
Well, bond might be. You might bond or lawyer.
Pay for my lawyer. So I would like to send me some money.
What's up? I mean, okay. Oh, what's the problem? You want to bond the royal, so you need more money?
Yes, and I don't have money, and they are asking me for my lawyer. So I can't. I don't know how they do their things here, and I need money.
Uh, I have spent $10,000 to send you to overseas. So actually, I lack money here now. And actually, I want to know what happened. I mean, why they want you to pay a fine?
Well, I told you well, to tell you the truth, I was drinking until night in a party, and some police saw me doing bad things. So they took me to a jail and they asked me for a fine about $5,000. That's why they asking me to be free.
Okay. I will borrow some money from your uncle, but I do not know why you will just do that things. I send you to overseas to study, but not go to bar. I will send your money maybe in a week. I don't know. The bank may be required 5 days to for the money to arrive. So
But
how to deal with that? I mean,
I only have 2 days. Please, you have to do it right away because they gonna took me to the jail and I'll be there for more than 6 months and I have to study. So you can do it earlier. You can send the money earlier.
it's impossible. I mean, the procedure in the bank do not allow it. Also, I think you can pursue help to the
But there is someone else that you can't
I can't. You can
borrow
pursue
some
help
money.
for the consulate.
But
Just you are an international student there, so you can ask for help from the consulate. That I cannot give you money immediately.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Well done, Wenting. I really like, that was very good. It sounded very authentic too. And it's true, you can't always wire money within 2 days. It's not that quick, right? It doesn't always work that way. All right, Daniel, are you back with us? Okay, well, I've got another scenario. And again, I'm in Verbling chat. One of you is going to play the role of a college professor. One of your students has come to your office to talk to you about an exam he or she has failed. Okay? Would anybody like to play that role of the college professor? Hi, Daniel.
Hello. Sorry about that. I was attending a phone call.
It's okay. So we've got a college professor, and one of your students has come to your office to talk to you about an exam he or she has failed. Okay? So I'm looking for a volunteer. Would anybody like to volunteer to be the professor? Nobody wants to volunteer? All right, Daniel, you're the professor.
Okay.
All right? So now I'm looking for a student. Okay? You failed a major exam. This is in your major. This is not good. You're going to have to retake the course or risk not getting the high grades you need to enter your MBA school or lawyer or to become a doctor. It's very, very important. You have decided to visit the professor's office. You need to come up with a very good excuse to convince the professor to let you take it again. Again, it's critical that you get a good grade in this course. Now, you can try to bribe the professor if you like. Give him money if they'll let you pass. But I'll leave that up to you. Who would like to be the student? Oh, you guys, come on.
I would be the student.
Okay, so Joseph, you'll be the student. Now, Wenting, I want you to listen, because we'll do this again, only I'll have you pick the role of the professor or the student, okay? All right, guys, go ahead.
Well, who is gonna talking first?
Well, I think the professor's working hard in his office and somebody has to knock on his door.
Okay. So, excuse me, teacher. I'm here because I received my grades for the final exam, and I think I did much better than you put me
Really?
on the board.
Well, I think I don't have time for this, but let me check. No, everything is okay. Your grade is 0. You read what you saw.
But if I study hard, I think I solved almost all the problems in the exam.
Yeah,
So
but
how could it happen that I can get 0 in that exam if I did all the problems? I was comparing with my other classmates and they get the same result as me. So that's not possible.
yeah, well, actually, if you were studying so hard, that doesn't mean that you gotta have a good grade. Uh, but what to do? Is it important for you?
Yes, teacher. It's with I only needed exam to graduate from college. That's very important. I don't want to spend more time here. I want to get a job because I don't have money also.
Well, what I can do is give you another chance tomorrow, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. o'clock sharp, first thing in the morning. You show
Okay,
up here and you're gonna have a second chance, okay?
okay, teacher. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you for your
the
time.
maximum grade is gonna be 70%, okay? Not 100%, okay? The maximum points that you can get is 70%, okay?
But that's not enough for passing your course.
Well, I can do
I need
I can do
more. I need more than that. I can
Come,
give you. I. It's very important for me to pass this exam.
yeah,
I
but
I I need more than 7. I can't. We can solve this problem. Uh,
I'm
but
breaking the rules here. So what do you offer me? Maybe we can make a deal.
well, I'm gonna be directly with you. Uh, I have $100 to give you. You
Let's
pass me where?
let's sweeten the deal. 200.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one.
You
I,
guys are bad.
I don't think that it was so easy.
No, he's a crooked teacher. Okay. Wenting, do you want to be the student or the professor?
The professor.
Oh, that means I'm going to play the student. Oh, okay. All right. Hello, Professor Wenting.
Hello. Hello, Simon.
Hi, I'm I don't know what to say. I can't believe I did that badly on the exam.
What's your grade?
An F?
An F?
An F.
I think you work really hard on the course. Why?
Yeah, and I was getting A's and throughout the course, and I don't know how I got 30% on the final. Is there a chance there's a problem with the machine that grades the exams?
Really? I can find the grader to check your answer sheet.
That would be great. I really appreciate it because you know, otherwise I'll have to retake the course again because I'm pretty sure I know the material. Like, you can question me now. I don't know. But yeah, if you could quickly check, that would be great.
Um, Let me first form the grader, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, the grade said that the grade is correct. I'm sorry, you get only 50 on the final exam.
Oh no.
You did really bad on the question on the short question.
Oh no. How could I be? I mean, you've seen my grades. I've had like 90% all throughout the year, and how can I make that mistake? It doesn't make sense.
But
Is there anything you can do to help me? I'm shocked, and it means I'm going to have to stick around for another year and retake the class.
actually, there is a make-up examination, but that examination is a little hard, and also, even you did really good, you can only pass this course, but not get maybe a BOA grade.
If I do really, really well, is it possible to get an A on the course?
No, it's impossible. That is make-up examination. I'm sorry.
Oh. Now, Professor, I'm going to ask something I feel I'm not comfortable asking, but I've got to try because my family doesn't have money to send me back to college for another year. Would I'd be willing to donate to a charity of your cause, you know, half a year's tuition.
Sorry, that is just the rule. I cannot change it. And also, do you know that I can get $400 an hour from the school. So actually,
No, you know, and I'm not a rich person from a rich family. I was just trying to do the best I can because I'll have to go back home and work for another few years before I can come back.
Sorry, I cannot do that.
Okay.
But you can do I can give you some review before you take that make-up examination. I think you can do well because I know you really works hard. Maybe you just have a bad mood when take the final exam. I don't know, but I hope.
Yeah, let's try that because and do me a favor, because I know that when you have an exam, you have 3 different keys. Could you just check to make sure the right key was used for the exam that I took?
Okay. Okay, I will take from the grader again. Oh, the grader again.
Okay. I appreciate if you would actually look yourself because I know that the graders are very busy because of all the work they have to do as well.
Okay.
I'd feel better if you checked.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Simon. There is another student named have the same name with you.
Mm-hmm.
They mixed your name. Actually, did real good.
That's great news.
Okay, I cannot believe it. I cannot that the grade can make these mistakes. I'm sorry, Simon.
That's okay. I'm glad I don't have to retake the class. Thank you very much, Professor.
No problem.
All right, guys. Now we're going to do something a little different.
Simon,
yes.
To finish the last role play, you can say, "You made my day." Is that proper?
You made my day. Yes, that would work. I actually in college once I came close to not failing it, but if I didn't score at least 70% in my major, that was like failing. So I know what that's like. All right, I need 2 volunteers. Without telling you what you're going to be doing, I need 2 volunteers. Who would like to volunteer?
Daniel.
Daniel, and who else?
Yeah.
All right, Wenting, that was quick. Wenting, you said so first. All right, so here we go. We have a police officer. Yesterday, a jewelry store was robbed between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. A robber, as seen on camera, on the store video camera, looks a lot like, the robber, as seen on the store video camera, looks a lot like the other student. Okay? This person, and this is the same person you see on the street. Okay? This person looks suspicious, so you have to stop this person and ask them questions. Okay? And instead of a police officer, you're more like a police detective. Okay? Okay, the other student will play the role of a person walking on a street, and the police officer will stop you. So, I like the way Wenting played the professor, so you're going to play the police detective this time. And Daniel, you're going to play the suspect. And be careful, because Wenting is one of those really muscular police officers or police detectives. So you better not try any shenanigans. All right, Wenting, you're in charge. You see this person. What do you do?
Sir, stop.
Hey, what happened?
This is my testimony. This is my ID. I am a police officer. I have some questions for you.
Why? Why did I do? What?
It's just a regular check.
Regular check?
Yes, it's just a regular check.
Okay. Okay.
Can you show me your ID?
Okay.
Okay, Daniel. I have a question for you. That what did you doing for between 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. yesterday?
I was in New York. I just arrived today. What's the problem?
Okay, there is just a robbery yesterday, and some guy just similar, identical to you, was showing the camera. So I must check it.
Identical.
Do you have the ticket of the plane?
No, not right here. I have it in my house, but actually, I think you're barking up the wrong tree. I'm not the guy you're looking for.
But you are similar. You are just identical.
Well,
Can I just follow you to your house to see your ticket?
to my house?
Yes. I can wait out of the house.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, actually. I'm getting a little bit scared. I'm seriously doubting that you're a police officer. I have my doubts.
Then, okay. I have got your ID, your I know your name, know your SSN. So, can you just, when you have time, can you just take that tickets and go to the nearby police office? Not me, but someone else to check your ticket.
So, you want me to go to my house, grab the ticket, and swing by the police station? That's what you
Yes.
want me to do? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's better. But please don't follow me. If you follow me, I'm gonna call emergency. I'm gonna tell him that somebody is following me to kill me, or I don't know. Okay. So give me a break, and I'm gonna drive to my home. I'm gonna grab the ticket, and I will see you in the police station. Okay.
Okay, but please don't escape. I have recorded your ID. You know. If you didn't appear in the police station today, actually we will give out a arrest. Be
Are
careful.
you threatening me?
Yes, so just go to the police as soon as possible. Okay.
Okay, I will. I will.
Good job, Wenting. Give it to him. Tell him. You'll arrest him right here on the spot if he doesn't comply. Good job. Good job, Wenting. Good job, Daniel. Daniel, that's awfully gutsy. Testing a police officer. It's a good thing you're not from Missouri.
Missouri? Why Missouri?
Oh, well, we'll talk about that in our next class coming up in an hour, but in Missouri, apparently, the police more looked like a military force, and they shot and killed people, and they were...
Really?
Yeah, it's very interesting. We'll talk about that in our next class. But for now, we're going to play another segment for the next 10 minutes where I'm your doctor. Okay? Each of you is waiting in the clinic. I'll call you in each individually, and you can ask questions. You know, maybe you need a prescription. Maybe you've got a piece of tree stuck in your shoulder. I don't know. Let's go ahead. So I'll start with Joseph this time. Hello, Joseph. What brings you to our office today?
Well, I have I'm in your office.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is our doctor's office. Do you have a bad memory?
Well, I'm here because I have a problem with my throat.
Okay.
I think it's infected. It hurts me.
Does it hurt when you cough?
Not only when I cough, it hurts me when I drink some water, when I eat some food.
Okay.
All the time.
All right. Are you congested? Like, do you feel? Can you breathe through your nose? Is your throat congested? Excuse me. Is your throat congested?
Yes, it's. I also have my nose congested.
Okay. It sounds like you've just got a cold, but let me just take a look at your throat to make sure it isn't something like strep. Okay. Let me see. Say ah. Again. Okay. Yeah, it just looks like a common cold. All I can really suggest is rinse with salt water. Do this, whenever your throat's bothering you. Do it every hour. Take vitamin C, but I want you to take a time-released vitamin C. Okay? They cost a little more, but this should get rid of your sore throat within 2 or 3 days.
But doctor, I think it's gonna not be solve the problem because I did it before.
There's nothing I can do for you. It's a virus. There's no medication that will get rid of a virus.
You don't have some kind of drugs to help me to
no,
get...
all the drugs will do is mask the symptoms. There are no drugs that work against viruses. They only work against bacteria or infections.
Yes, I have an infection.
No, it's not an infection. You've just got a cold, a bad cold.
Well, but it's gonna take long.
Joseph?
I need to work tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Joseph. If you want, there's over-the-counter medications to help mask your symptoms. Or you can go to another doctor, but this is a cold. There's no medication I can give you that will get rid of it, and I'm not about to prescribe something that could make you worse. So I suggest rinsing with salt water, take time-released vitamin C. Trust me, you'll start to notice an improvement within about 5 hours.
In 5 hours?
You'll start to notice an improvement. It won't be fixed. This will last you probably about 2 or 3 days.
Well, doctor, that's okay, but as I told you, you can give me something to improve even faster.
No, I can't. There's nothing out there. So I'm sorry, Joseph, I have a lot of patients out there. Like I told you, it's a virus. There's nothing I can give you that will make this go away quicker. I've already told you what to take. Rinsing with salt water will help kill the virus sooner than any medication I can give you.
Okay, doctor, I would go to another doctor.
Okay,
So,
then.
thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. All right, Daniel, you're next. What's wrong? You were here just last week.
Yeah. Well, I'm not pregnant anymore. I have cancer. The last doctor said that I'm gonna die in 3 days. I'm feeling really bad, and I'm using morphine.
I would
And
take a
I'm still
vacation.
in pain. Vacation?
Yeah.
No, I don't like it. I really know that I'm gonna die, and I'm just wondering if you can pull me out of my misery.
Well, Daniel, I mean, I've seen your family. You've got a wonderful family. If you only have a few days left, I would really focus on just spending time with your family. I can give you some pain relievers, but as you said, you're already taking morphine. There's nothing I can give you that's going to do a much better job than morphine.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, you could always fly to Colorado. There, marijuana's legal. It can help, but I think with your late stage, morphine is your only your best solution.
Yeah, but I took my decision, and my family support me. So can you help me out with that? Just
I don't.
put me to sleep, pull me out of my misery, a shot or something.
Look, I understand. I wish I could help you, but it's actually a crime in this country to assist in this type of matter, doctor-assisted suicide, and you know, I wouldn't be comfortable doing that. I do apologize. I know that the laws are changing, but right now that's not something I can help you with. I feel bad for the situation you're in, but I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna do it by my own. Maybe I'm gonna jump out of a
No.
skyscraper. I don't know.
Think of your family. The last thing you want to do is something that's going to make this tougher for your family. Go home, talk to your family, talk this over with your family, and before you do anything, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, doctor.
Thank you, Daniel. All right, Wenting, welcome. I see from the nurse here that this is your first time with us. How can I help you?
I feel really bad. Can you cure me? I just changed the doctor because of that the former doctor cannot even found the cause of my disease.
Okay, well, you say you have a disease. What makes you think you have a disease?
Actually, I have a headache, a stomachache, and also I feel pain on my leg. Nothing is right.
Okay, so headache, you feel pain. Are you sleeping?
Pardon?
Are you sleeping well? Sleeping through the night?
No, nothing is good.
Okay.
I cannot sleep, I cannot eat, I cannot do anything.
When did this start? How long ago?
Oh, it may be 2 years or 3 years.
2 or 3 years? And
Maybe
you were healthy
2 years,
before
I
this?
don't know. I forget it. It's so long.
Were you taking any drugs at the time when this started?
Actually, I have taken various kinds of drugs, but they
Okay,
didn't.
have you taken any anti-cholesterol drugs?
Yes.
Okay. That
Everything.
could potentially, I would have to run some tests, that could potentially be the problem. For some people, when taking statins or anti-cholesterol drugs to lower cholesterol, cholesterol is very important in the body. It helps regulate brain activity, and when you start taking the anti-cholesterol drugs, what can happen is you can start to have leg pain, walking can become difficult, you can get headaches or nausea. It shouldn't affect your appetite as so much other than you're just not feeling well. If you stop taking these drugs, the symptoms can go away in 3 months. You'll start feeling a little bit better right away. I'm not so concerned about cholesterol myself. I don't think it's a big cause for concern. And if you're suffering symptoms related, I would recommend stopping your anti-cholesterol drugs.
Actually, I have stopped that drug for maybe 5 months. Actually, I take that drugs for a month, it didn't work, and I take another drug for another month, and it still didn't work. So maybe I tried, I think hundreds of drugs.
Well, here's what I would like to do. I want to take you off all the drugs that you currently have, and I have this new one here. It's has all natural, zero side effects. It's called a placebo. Okay?
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
I know what it is.
I know you do. Latest medical research shows that even if a person knows they're taking a placebo, there's generally a 10 to 15% increase in their health and well-being.
Okay. I can try it for a month. If it doesn't work, I may change the doctor again.
Certainly, yeah. This is, and I'm actually not making this up. If you go online, both the BBC in the UK and I think PBS in the US have looked into, it's called the placebo effect.
Yeah, I know it.
No, but the latest research goes a step further. Previously, when they would test drugs, they would give some people a placebo and some people the regular drug. What they found is that even if people knew they were taking the placebo, they would still get the benefits.
Okay, I will try it.
All
Please
right.
just give me that drug.
I will. There you go. All right, Wenting. Joseph and Daniel, thank you so much for coming to tonight's class. I always love having class with you guys on Fridays. In 1 hour, 59 minutes now, I'm back with headlines. We talk about what's in the news. It can be in your local paper. It can be around the world. It's a class on conversation. All you need to come to class is a web browser and maybe spend a few minutes looking at CNN.com, maybe China Daily, maybe the Washington Post, any newspaper, and come up with some ideas, and we'll just spend the hour talking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I appreciate you guys joining me for class tonight.
Okay. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.